Morning, morning, morning. Oh God, what is that? What's that sound? Got to check this out. Got a little fight over here. There you go, cats are fighting. There we go. Right. Little fight this morning from the cats. Alright guys, off to the gym. Jim Jiminy, Jim Jiminy, Jim Jim Jaroo. Right, well, last night was a bit of a struggle getting all the content up because I had to get the podcast up, Panda Profits podcast, and my own funny how to sound more British video, Harry Potter. Just gonna open this up, guys. Give me 2 seconds. But overall, yeah, it was a good night. Got lots done. And all these cats are beautiful. Beautiful little cats here. Might run away though. Oh, it's looking at me, look. There we go. Hello. They always run away. Yeah, all in all, it's good to wake up this morning, see Arsenal hadn't lost. But you just got to get the content up, guys. These social media platforms, they're machines. You got to feed them. I said they're like horses. You got to feed them to keep them going, give them fuel. Yeah, yesterday was good. Had a massage and played my guitar. Learned a new song. Don't know if you know the song by Gabrielle Rise. It's quite easy chord progression. It's based on the old Bob Dylan song, Knocking on Heaven's Door. Yeah, I played a few songs. My fingers have got the hard pads on them now, which is good. And yeah, things are coming into fruition. The annoying thing is Easter, it really messes up doing business. It's not a great time because everybody takes a week off either side. I've had a few emails back this morning from people saying they're not back till the 10th, 11th of April, and that really hampers things for doing business. And then in China, in a few days' time, it's going to be Tomb Sweeping Festival, Qingmingjie, so they're going to be off for a few days. So I feel like at the moment there's too many holidays. I'm not having the holidays, I'm working flat out. The only time I had some time off was I had a week or two off at Christmas. But I've been working flat out since then. Chinese New Year, I was working every day. Didn't take a day off. Because in England and in the West, everybody was still working that week. So, I'm just hoping all this hard work pays off. This is a very interesting building. This has sprouted up out of nowhere. Hopefully there'll be some interesting businesses going in there. But this week, got to sort out my visa today. And you would have thought being in China for 10 years it would get easier. No, it's never simple. And then, so I've got to sort that out today. Got a few meetings. Got to sit down with my staff, give them a little training session. And got to film the podcast tomorrow. I've got 3 guests coming on tomorrow. It's been a while since I've done 3 guests in one day, but 3 guests in one day means 3 weeks worth of content. But that podcast is interesting. It's great fun to make. The Panda Profits podcast. It's growing, and it's an interesting concept. I wish I'd started it earlier, like all these things. But at least I'm doing it now. But it's interesting how I've just started doing these podcasts. Well, I say start, I've been doing it for 6 months now. And everyone's jumping on the bandwagon. I've noticed on LinkedIn, all these people that I know, all of a sudden they started doing a podcast. I know I didn't come up with the idea of doing a podcast. You know, it's not a new concept, but it's good to see I've inspired people. Yeah. Ni hao. So, what's a very shocking pink Tesla? Look at this one. And it's a guy driving it. So, plan today. Smash out a gym session, my legs done, then visa, work, guitar, stretch, read, bed. That's the process for today. Didn't watch anything last night. I was considering, should I wake up at midnight and watch Arsenal versus Manchester City, but it was at 12:30 in China. That is the annoying thing about the football. If I did want to watch a big match, it's never 8 o'clock at night here. It's always really late in the evening. So when the World Cup is on and things like that, and I'm watching England, it tends to be really late. I mean, the World Cup, I remember that, and the Euros, it was 3 a.m. here, and it really messes up your day. So I decided to just wake up this morning. It was a good move because it was 0-0, so it's good, a good decision. But yeah, yesterday I did a bit of a gym session in the morning, but I didn't actually have that proper gym session in the end. I want to blame I had too much work as an excuse, which is true. But my body was a little bit achy, and sometimes if it is a bit sore and achy, you do want to judge it on the day, whether you want to go or not. Beautiful day today though. I'm planning a trip as well. I need to plan some trips, do some travelling, because I've just been cooped up for about 3 months now. It's been good, like working and working hard, but you need to have that balance. You need to do a bit of travelling. Travel broadens the mind, and get out there, see the world. So I may go to Japan. I want to do a trip to the UK. I want to go to the US this year. Definitely want to go to Orlando, go to the parks, and just get out, see the world. Got my boxing tomorrow as well, last session before Qingmingjie. So plan is to work hard on that. My boxing coach has been great, to be honest. The only thing I don't like about the boxing is I wish it was earlier. We always have to do it around 9 a.m, which is a bit of an issue. But I do like, he's very technical. He's good on the technical side, which a lot of boxing coaches miss. They just focus on hitting as hard as you can, and hitting the pads, which is not the best way to learn boxing. Best way to learn boxing is to start with your feet first, learn the technical side, and then grow from there. It was a good weekend. I wish I'd gone out a bit more though. I went for a few walks, but the weather is getting really nice here in Shanghai at the moment. As you can see, look behind me, it's just beautiful blue sky. And people are out, the shorts are coming out now, as you can see. Shanghai is a very different city to when I first arrived. I mean, look at this now. This place has changed. It's Shanghai Fashion Week as well this week. Let's go and see Shanghai Fashion Week. There's a lot of trucks. The sky is blue today, it's always a good sign. But I am going away in the next few days actually. I'm going to go off to Yangzhou. I do like Yangzhou. It's a good little escape from Shanghai, In a way, it's kind of like proper China, as in like there's no foreigners there. There's no one speaking English, just all Chinese, and air's a bit better there as well. So it's good to just, a bit more real. I'm always impressed with Shanghai Fashion Week, how they sprout these buildings up so quickly. Whee. This building in particular, this one here, that's the one that I'm quite impressed with. That's the one that's gone up very quickly. The weather right now is just spot on. It's not that muggy Shanghai that you get. It's nice and warm. Nice and warm. Nice little breeze in the air. Just lost one of my interns as well, so this is an interesting one. I've got an intern. I won't say where they're from, but very young, 19, a bit too young to be honest, haven't really had a lot of experience. And they had 3 weeks off for exams, which is fine. When I was doing my A-levels university, if I was doing an internship at the same time as my exams, I wouldn't have done it. But now they're just taking another week off and their internship ends on the 14th. So I've just decided that it's better to just leave it there. But I'm finding this with a lot of interns is the mentality nowadays. They just don't want to work hard. They want to get that experience and that reference letter, but they don't want to actually put in the time and effort to work. And it's quite frustrating because when I was an intern many moons ago, I worked above and beyond. I was the first one to arrive, last one to leave. Worked my arse off, got offered a job at the end of the internship after 3 months. And that's what you want to be. You want to work hard and then reap the rewards. But I'm finding a lot of people, they just want an easy fix nowadays. And there's no substitute for hard work. It takes time. So I'm always looking for decent interns, but most that I've had have not been good. most have been, I wouldn't use the word awful, but they're interns. I think that's the point. Like, they're too young. I just don't quite understand. I never thought I'd be at this stage where I'd be moaning about the youth. Exactly what my parents used to do, or my grandparents say, you don't know how good you've got it. I feel like each generation is just getting lazier and lazier. They don't want to work hard. They don't want to actually try and offer value. So, got that to contend with. It's how you deal with it. I mean, with my interns, I always say, look, your education comes first, but if you do a little bit each day, even if it's an hour each day, at least you keep on top of things. So, yeah, if you're an intern out there or you're just starting a job, work your bloody arse off in the beginning. Work hard. Play hard. I'm yet to have I've been working with interns for just over a year now, and I'm yet to have that really sparkling intern, that one that really made new Xiaoxing. I'm yet to have, sorry, lady nearly bumped into me. I'm yet to have that intern that really sparkled, and I'm like, right, I'm going to offer you a job and give you loads of money, because they just don't want to work. I'm a good boss. I nurture people. I don't get angry with people. I train them. I really give them all the tools that they need to go on and succeed. There you go, look at that. New World Trainer. But I'm finding that, yeah, where are those gems? Where is that youth that is going to really sparkle and shine? Got to close this bike as well. Give me 2 seconds, guys. In Xintiandi. Good old Xintiandi. Right, we're there. Noisy, 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 noisy. So, Monday, got to make the most of it. Needs to get back on the reading as well. I haven't been reading as much the last couple of days. No excuses really. I could have been spending 5-10 minutes before bed having a read in my book. Wow, it's quite impressive. There you go. So, and I'm actually going to take my guitar. That's the other thing I just remembered. I'm going to take my guitar to Yangzhou to travel. Ugh. Hair today. I need a haircut as well at some point. Dentist, I need to get on that. And my 6 months is coming up. That's what I like about Yangzhou. It's dentist is very cheap there. Very, very cheap. But yeah, the Tomb Sweeping Festival, Qingmingjie, it's not going to be a festival for me. It's not going to be any days off, or still going to be working. I've got 2 Harry Potter videos in the bank, so I've got 2 lots of content. And this pod as well. So, lots happening. Oh, it's a beautiful day here in Shanghai today. Beautiful. Oh, yeah. So, plan is to train my legs today. Bit of legs, these chicken legs. It's the one body part I've never really been able to grow very well. Shoulders and arms and all that I can really, but for some reason my legs have never been one to just boom. It's one that I'm always working on. So, need to get on that. Need to get rid of this doobly chin. The doobly chin. Which I don't know why, because my diet is on point at the moment. I did have a cheat meal last week, but my my weighing of protein and carbohydrates. 谢谢. Oh, he held the door open. That's quite nice. 谢谢你. Oh, See, 他没说谢谢，不礼貌，对不对? So let's test this. Is he going to say thank you? Oh, he didn't say thank you. 他没说谢谢. Oh no, sure. 谢谢. Yay, there we go. So, always hold the door open and say thank you. Sort of stuff I learnt when I was 3, and a lot of people don't learn that when they're younger. Not just in China, but even in the UK now, that generation. I'm the final generation of please and thank you and being courteous. New generation is all wokey. Hua Hong, see? 自信没有面子. So the plan today is a bit of gym and and smash this session out. Hong Kong Plaza. It's a bit of a dodgy one, this one. It's a bit of a doogie one. That's the thing, no one in this country ever asks about which floor. Chilo, Silo. There we go. Chilo. Chilo. 3楼. 3楼. 你是南方人? 对. 对, 我这么厉害. 我这么厉害. I'm so good with, I can get accents. 我的听力非常好. 加油. 今天快乐. 关注我, 白德汉. No shame at all, no shame. Right guys, I'm going in the gym now, so I'm going to cut it short here. I may continue, I don't know, we'll see how it goes. We've got the Yinghuas come out. Okay, sort the hair out, there we go. Right guys, just done my sesh. Good sesh today on legs. It's a visa day. Every Laowai has to go through. Nice little visa day to sort my visa out. That's what I do like about China. There's good and bad things about the visa stuff with China. Is it is getting, I'd say, easier, but there is a lot of back and forth. I wish it was like this in England. I wish there was so much hurdles to jump through when you're sorting your visa out in China, in the UK. Because in China, you do have to make sure everything is correct. But in the UK, it seems very, very easy just to come on in. So this is what I do like about China. It's strict. It's only the best of the best foreigners can come here. Which is good. You should be contributing to society, paying your tax, all this kind of stuff. Anyway, off to the old visa office. They're actually quite nice in here. In Shanghai, the visa staff are quite nice. So the work permit, all that kind of stuff, they're quite nice. It's the ones in Hong Kong, this was years ago. I remember you had to be really polite. If you weren't polite, they'd just say, come back tomorrow. But here, they're actually quite nice. You just got to make sure you got all your documentation in order. It's very, very key. So onwards. And my agency that I do this with, they actually go with me, which is quite good. I think it's good to have like a representative there. Not all companies do this in China. There's one company I know in particular that just refuses to go, which I think is wrong. I think if there's any issue, you need to have a representative there to help you out. It's important. It's crazy to think a month ago this place was freezing cold and now it's all lovely and warm. Lovely and warm. But during my gym session today I was thinking I really need to get a trip in. I need to book. Look at the body language. Touching the eye, rubbing the face, nervous. I was really thinking about I need to have a trip away somewhere and just kind of switch off, because I've been working honestly flat out for 3 months. And no break. I'm very envious because I've been seeing other people all going away, and I'm just, I wouldn't say that I'm stuck here in Shanghai, but I've had a lot to do here in Shanghai, so it's meant that I've had to stay here to sort stuff out. Business, visa, making money, all that kind of stuff. So I hope you guys can appreciate the hustle, the working hard. It's a beautiful day, lovely day, lovely day, lovely day, lovely day. Shall I go for it? Nope. It's a red light, never go on the red light. Red light, green light. It's one of those things in China. You still see people going on the red lights every now and again. But the plan is to work hard the next few days, or the rest of my life. Ambulance. Now we have the green light. Green light, green light. Have a bit of green light. And yeah, it's good. The gym today, it's interesting. There was this girl doing the whole, zhipai selfie in the mirror, sticking the bum out, as they do. I always think it's better to take your selfie when you look your worst. That's the best time. Don't take it when you look your best. Take it when you look your worst. Then you've got something to aim off of. That's why I don't really take a lot of selfies. I'm not a big selfie guy. I'm live in the moment. I've never really been a big, hey, take a photo. I used to in my early days, my early 20s, but not as much anymore. Although I know the importance of taking photos and all that stuff. Anyway, guys, coming to the end. I'm going to cut it off here. But I hope you have a wonderful week ahead. Hope you've got great plans lined up for Qingmingjie, for Tomb Sweeping Festival. Hope you have a good time with your families, if you've seen your families. And I will see you tomorrow. 再见. Bye bye.